Hey everyone, Jag Taggart 93 here with a 1995 Slaughter Wad for Doom 2 called Punisher. A Slaughter Wad, or Extreme Wad, as they're also sometimes called, is a custom level made with the purpose of having the player mow down hundreds upon hundreds of enemies. And this one here is one of the first. There's some really interesting enemy placement here that at times borders on downright mean. This is especially true with how the author placed the Archviles. The Archvile is, without a doubt, my most feared enemy in Doom 2, and they are absolutely deadly when they're allowed to punish the player safely from behind walls and walls of demons, which act as its bullet shield. As soon as the player sees those flames start to rise, they know they have to get immediately out of the Archvile's sight, or they'll be taking some substantial damage. The issue is that while the player is running for cover, the Archvile is then able to resurrect some fallen demons, so when the player then leaves cover, the Archvile has a few extra layers to its comfortable meat shield. The player's best bet here is to learn the item placement throughout the map, and then strategize the best course of action to take. The layout should be very familiar to players, as it's just a modified version of Doom 2's Map 01, just expanded some to accommodate all the demons. That being said, there are a few tricks here that may surprise some players. After learning where the different spheres are, especially those invulnerability spheres, this seemingly impossible map starts to become actually doable. But even then, it will still be a challenge that will test the fortitude and reflexes of the most experienced players. Also, ammunition is plentiful, and the player is given the BFG at the very start of the map. Now, one's instinct may be to conserve those energy cells for your BFG, but that tactic will simply not work here. Many of the encounters boil down to simply grabbing an invulnerability spear and spamming that BFG again and again and again and again and again, either until all the demons are cleared, or you ran out of BFG ammo and then you have to step back a little bit and spam rockets and hold your breath. Also very troublesome are the sheer amount of revenants in this wad. This is true, especially late in the map when they may gang up on the player and corner the player if they're not careful. There are some things you can do to help yourself. Try to be in open spaces when the revenants are coming at you, and oftentimes you can guide one of the rockets right into another enemy, especially a Lost Soul or a Pinky, and that's always very satisfying to pull off. In this map are also pain elementals, lots of them. The sheer number of them means that they can quickly fill an area full of Lost Souls in seconds. The player is encouraged to keep using the BFG to quickly dispatch these pain elementals. In Doom 2, usually the player is fine brandishing a chain gun when encountering these skull-belching meatballs of evil. However, focusing on one at a time is a surefire way to make oneself overwhelmed. Overall, Punisher is a very solid map. At first, it may seem like this map is a bit messy, but with time it becomes clear that the author put a lot of thought into the item and enemy placement, and it is up to the player to decipher that psychology to know what items are best to get and when. Even after thoroughly learning the map and mastering its tricks and traps, the seasoned player will struggle to consecutively make it out alive. The challenge and surprising amount of map psychology here, for a 1995 map, means that Punisher earns a solid 7 out of 10 from me. Now, are there better Slaughter maps out there? Yeah, there definitely are. However, in the mid to late 90s, one's options were very, 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 very slim, and again, this was one of the first maps we had. So for the time, this was a cut above when it came to Slaughter maps or extreme wads, whatever, provided your rig could run it. And today it still holds up pretty well for its challenge. And that is it. Thank you everyone for watching. This is Jag Taggart 93 signing out. Have a good one.